Coming to you live from Sumner
Brewing
Brewing,
Company.
Sumner Brewing Company. Northwood's News. I'm Coy with Bushwood Tavern.
And I'm Carl with a K from Bushwood Tavern.
All right.
All right, here we are.
That's
a beautiful day.
Perfect.
Oh. So anyways, we're going to start this off with Thursday at 9:30 a.m. at Manitowish Waters. Discovery Center, Amazing Amphibians. Huh, what the hell are amphibians?
There you go. Get your knowledge on it. That's salamanders.
Salamanders. Okay.
Find out which ones are best for fishing.
Okay, let's see how you do.
All right. Staying with the fishing theme, then on Thursday at Whitetail Inn, St. Germain, is the Walleyes for Tomorrow banquet. So I assume you can win prizes and stuff just like you do whitetails, unlimited things like
I
that.
should have worn my Walleyes for Tomorrow hat. Dang it. I'd have known that. But anyways. And
right.
then.
Nope. Let's, before we go any further, let's go out to Jay on the weather deck, see what he's got going for a fishing report and what's in tap for us this week.
How's everybody doing? Back on the weather deck, mobile again. Hot, miserable weather returns this week, mid-80s and humid. We sound like a broken record here, but boy, we could use some rain.
Let it rain! Rain dance! Raindrops! Old school!
A lot of morning haze. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell by watching that, but smoke levels are becoming tiresome. Rain towards the end of the week through the weekend. Doesn't look like much for totals, though. Might get some thunder in there as well. Great fishing does continue. Was out with my dad and my uncle and my nephew, and we got into some walleyes and smallmouth on a clear, calm day. Clear water, fishing deep weed edges, jigging live bait. I was surprised with the action we had considering the conditions with it being so flat and whatnot. There's no moon coming up to help us this weekend, but it should remain good this time of year. Like I said, June is usually good. We're testing some cameras. We shot some stuff out there on the lake with my Android phone. We added in an external mic. We'll also be testing some action cam as well. This is also being shot on the Samsung. Here's Cade with a few bass from this week. This was shot on the phone. Like I said, we had an external mic, and I got an external mic here, and I'm not completely satisfied with the audio. That's something we'll be working on going forward. Check it out.
You guys can hold up for him, please.
Okay.
We're out here mid-June on some mid deep shelves here, 8 to 15 feet with some weeds, catching us some walleyes and some smallies on some crawlers and some minnows, having us a good time. Oh, it's just dragging the worm right across the bottom, not moving it too much. Oh, there we go. Beauty on the worm. Just dragging it across the bottom. Perfect. We'll let him go. There you go.
And as always, current fishing reports on our Facebook page. Be sure to check those out. I'll have it linked to guys that are out and more on top of things than we are. And don't forget the Pro Muskie Chain Challenge, Eagle River, 24th and 25th, 30 grand. First prize over there, and it's my turn for a mean review. Sealed. I couldn't read it. All right. The only thing interesting about Bushwood's camera or Bushwood's weather guy is his mullet. Let us all know when he gets a life preserver and finds Doc Brown to help him return to 1985. You know, that's actually pretty funny. I wouldn't actually call that a mean tweet, and that was chosen by Carl. Thank you for that. And speaking of Carl, let's send it back to him and Coy in the studio.
What are you doing, Josh?
I'm writing this down. This is good stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh,
You take care of that.
right.
That means I'm up, huh?
That's perfect with Jason's hair. Jason's my oldest friend. I've known him since the 80s, and he's just been dedicated to that haircut. It's sooner or later.
I know.
Sooner or later, it's going to come back, and it is coming back. It's much like your haircut. I see a lot of people with your haircut.
Yeah, it's a beautiful haircut. I comb it every day. Okay, I suppose I should start some news here. This coming Saturday is the Bear Cupboard Run, benefiting the food pantry and the Firebird Foundation in Minocqua. So that's a good charitable event. Hope everybody can participate. You gonna do it?
I just might. Yes, my mother volunteers at the food pantry, so I'm sure there'll be some pressure there to
I
do
didn't think
so.
you were a runner.
Well, no, I'm sure there's a walkers division. So,
Okay.
the ski shows we mentioned last week are starting. The Manitowish Waters skiing skeeters are beginning there, so their shows are Saturday nights at 7 o'clock in the Rest Lake Park.
I heard that they're pretty good. I've heard a lot of comments about that club, and they've been doing it for a lot of years. Not quite as long as Minocqua, but they've been pretty steady at it. So that'll be fun.
And we didn't talk about it in the proper order, but then this week in the park, over in Kohler Park, just across the way, is instead of Music in the Dark, which is typically on Sunday afternoons, it's going to be Saturday night.
Yep.
So you'll have the ski show at 7, and then at from 8 to 10 is Music in the Dark Saturday night across from T-Patch there. So,
Do they provide a mosquito repellent and stuff like that?
I believe they do.
Okay, that's good. Because those little buggers are still on, but they're getting better.
You kill them from the inside.
Okay, sounds like a plan. So what do we got next on the agenda?
All right. One thing I wanted to show a picture of our good friend and patron, Gary Shooter, of a beautiful northern that he caught north of here. We'll just leave it at that. You know Gary, of course.
Yep, I do. He comes in every Tuesday night.
Local hockey legend. And also, if you don't know, his son is the coach of the high school hockey team. He helps out too. But if you don't know who he is, we'll put up a picture here. That way, if you see him around town, you can say hi.
He's a good guy. And a gold medalist too, I understand. So,
Yeah.
But anyways.
All right, let's go to, for more fish, let's go to Erin, see what she's got to say about last week's Muskie League, which continues to be a success. So come on out and join us on Wednesday nights for that.
It's growing like a son of a gun. We had 33 guys and gals out there last week. Wow, it was busy. It was fun though. They kept me there till 1 o'clock in the morning too.
Hi everyone, I'm Erin from Bushwood Tavern. I just wanted to invite you as always to our Muskie League that we do on Wednesdays every week at 4. Last week we had our best turnout. We had 33 people sign up. We had a winner, which was Adam Hagen. We have a picture here. 47.5 inches. So that's a pretty big fish to be only in the 3rd week. Last year I caught a 48 on the last day, and that was pretty crazy to, nobody could beat it. So now that we have it so far early in our league, it's going to be a pretty hard fish to beat. So we're excited to have competition. Also in the same boat, Dakota won the drawing. All he did was turn in his card at the end of the night by 9:30, and he was entered into a drawing. We picked his name, and he got $100 and 7 points on the board. So standings run from 20, which is Jameson, and then all the way to 7, which is Dakota. So that's just a good idea of how you can get on the board so quickly, just as showing up to being on the board with just the drawing. So just a reminder that you do not have to come every single week. You can come once and you can win the whole thing. Just having the biggest fish that night will get you in the running for everything. That would be the chance to win the biggest for the year. So at the end, at 9:30, we do a drawing. All you have to do is bring that card back, and you can be entered into a drawing. Well, you automatically get a free drink. You can be entered into a drawing to win $100 just for showing up and giving your card back in, back to us and being there at 9:30 sharp. So we look forward to seeing you guys all there, and we hope that you can come out and join us.
Hey there, we're at Sumner Brewery up here in Manitowish Waters, just south of Little Bohemia. Here with Bill. He's going to tell us a little bit about his place. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me. Let's see, we've been here 5 years now. This week is our 5-year anniversary. Came up from New Glarus. And we relocated up here to the Northwoods to start up our brewery. Been doing it for, never mind.
So how did you get the name? When people have asked me
My
that.
wife actually thought of that. We were out kicking some names around. We had a couple of names. We could pick out a name. So that's gonna be our name. And then a few days later, like, nah, it sucks. Let's not go with that. So finally, we were just walking the dog one day, and she said, "Hey, why don't we call it Some Nerve? We can answer the phone. You've got some nerve." That's cool. Let's go with that. It's got a good T-shirt credential.
Perfect.
But we don't have a phone, so it's kind of a moot point. But whatever.
And how many beers you got?
Well, we keep them going. And we've got, I think we've done somewhere in the vicinity of 40 different ones altogether. We're always rotating. We've got 4 that we keep on all the time, and then the rest we are always rotating differently.
And and you make it right here.
Yep, right on site.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, we could mention right on the Snowmobile Trail too.
Yep.
But so next weekend you're having your 5-year anniversary.
Yes.
Tell us what that's going to be.
We're starting on Thursday the 22nd, which is our actual 5-year. That's the actual day. We opened on June 22nd of 2018, so that'll be 5 years on that day. And we are having Tip Up's food truck will be here from 4 o'clock until they run out of food. So that'll be a good time. They have excellent stuff. And then on Saturday the 24th, we'll have our annual customer appreciation party, in which case we put out a bunch of free food and munchies, and people can go to town on that while they're enjoying their craft beer.
All right. And I'm having a Tim McCracken red, right, Irish red right now.
They don't call me Dr. Hook for nothing.
How you doing?
All right now, no high sticking, no tripping, no slashing. Major surgery. Open heart.
My last question is, when you're joining us down at Bushwood, what do you traditionally drink?
I'll usually have a glass, probably.
All right, there you have it. All right. So come up here any old time, especially for the anniversary party.
Absolutely.
Here I am again. Well, let's see. Here's a fun one. Family Fishing 101 seminar at Bob's Manitowish Guide Service is kind of putting it on. And Sunday night at 7 o'clock at Boulder Bear Motor Lodge. So, 101 family. That means we're teaching kids and people from scratch. 101. It must be pretty basic. But
All right.
I could use all the help I can get.
Yep, we'll put you in the basic class.
Okay.
All right. Well, and I already said my last one was Music in the Dark Saturday. So just encourage you to check out who's open and when on bartimeviolets.com. Come up north, and when you do, join us at Bushwood Tavern. We're grinding burgers fresh. We got blackened fish and the weekends and fish tacos.
Hey, and I got to tell you something. Guess what I did the other night? I gave out my first autograph.
It was bound to pay off.
I wrote it right on the customer coaster. So, yay, one autograph so
Asking
far.
every week was bound to pay off eventually.
Eventually.
All right.
So, I guess we're done.
See you around the block.
Take care. Carl from Bushwood.
The motorcycle really just caught me off guard. Okay, can I just redo that part? Okay.
I'm waiting for quiet. Yeah, you'll have quiet.